Before the opening bell, U.S. indices, they were under pressure on Wednesday, led by shares in the retailing, transportation, and automobile and component sectors. Decliners, they were well ahead of advancers, 93% of SP 500 constituents trading lower yesterday. Now, after the market closed, J.P. Morgan reporting fourth quarter EPS of $1.32 versus $1.19 1 year ago, and adjusted EPS of $1.40 versus $1.27 expected. Now, Monsanto announcing plans to build a cotton seed processing plant in Texas starting in March at the cost of $140 million, and GoPro cutting its workforce by 7% and also seeing revenue short of expectations. Fourth quarter revenue forecasted to be $435 million compared to the average analyst estimate of $510.9 million. And Goldman Sachs planning to shed up to 10% of its sales and fixed income trading jobs later in the quarter. This reported by the Wall Street Journal, citing sources. Turning overseas, Asian markets dropping today, except for China. The Nikkei down 2.6%, the Hang Seng down just about 0.6%, and South Korea's Kospi down 0.85%. European markets are downward, and U.S. futures calling for a soft opening. Earnings releases expected for today. There are none on the docket, but on the economic data front, we have December import prices as well as initial and continuing jobless claims 8:30 in the morning. Regarding the trend on indices, Trading Central says the SP 500 sees the downside prevail. The 50-period moving average providing resistance and maintaining downward momentum. The relative strength index bearish and calling for further downside. Short positions below 1917 are favored, with targets at 1862 and 1842 in extension. The Nasdaq, meanwhile, seeing the downside prevail, preferring short positions below 4281, and the Dow Jones sees the downside prevail as well, preferring short positions below 16,340.